Welcome to this Tango tutorial video about the Ocho Cortado. The Ocho Cortado is when we create from a side step the position of the cross. Usually it's more often the follower who is doing that, and very often it goes together with a change of direction, can be a change of weight or later rebote, and then we have this kind of position of the side step that is turned back into a cross, and we continue. In this video, we want to show you how we can communicate this moment. So for the leaders, what do I need to do to lead that? And also for the followers, what options are there and how can we be expressive in this moment and create more beautiful moments than just memorizing the combination. The first idea was that in this moment we go a little bit for expansion, and we call that the Eiffel Tower. So we have weight on both feet, and in order to invite her, I create space in this part. So I go a little bit away. When she has crossed, I collect and I go there. One more time. So we are in this position and I just need to create space. Sometimes it's enough that this part is like 1 centimeter, so almost not visible. Then I can walk directly there. I could also later maybe use it to do a lapis. So when I give it, like I go away and then I go there. I wanted to say maybe it will inspire the lady to take a lapis as well. So when I take a lapis, maybe we both finish with the lapis. That was the basic concept, that for the followers, the right leg doesn't change. If we see it with the intro that we also had in class, it was our little 2-step caminata, change of weight, 2 steps back with an outside walk, and now to this side and back again. Can be together or can be with the followers alone, that I stay and she's doing it alone. It's very important that I think of these reference points. These are the reference points that will make the difference if she understands it or not. If I remember in the class, there were some people that were just like waiting and then nothing is happening, or maybe she's doing an ocho. It has to be a clear stop position and also a clear, I want you to be in front of me here. And I'm not putting her like an object, but I'm changing these reference points, and because she wants to be together with me, this is happening. The second sequence that we saw was with a double step. So we had 1 step to the side, change of weight, and another step to the side, and then the cross. One time to the other side, to the side, and up, and then the second into. One important thing for the followers is not to be hasty with the step after the cross. The step after the cross is like a first step. And in the first step as well, we said, take your time, feel how you're preparing, and then in the last moment, we go together. Don't rush like, okay, and we are in advance. So as we have this little moment of not yet, enjoying to go, it's the same what we have in the cross position, not yet, and then we go. We had as variation that in some moments we will need to change the position of the leg, especially the leg of the follower. So we had the exercise we mirror each other. And before we were mirroring each other with the feet on the ground, so just opening the hip and the rib cage, hip and rib cage. And now we open also, check, a little step. And with this idea of little step opening, we can create also the Ocho Cortado and continue. This is in particular necessary if, for example, I start here diagonal and I don't want her to cross to come here and then go to the center, because then I would end up in the middle of the room, and I usually don't want it. So when I'm here diagonal, I want her to go there. And how do I lead that? Again, with the reference point of creating the space. So you can first mirror us, see the axis here. So we have check. And the axis stays the same. Now my hip will stay the same, and the axis will change, and her hip will turn even more back. And by that, we create space. And for example, if this is our direction of the dance, we can create a little diagonal step and create the space and go then into the direction of the dance. So if this is the direction of the dance, we can start diagonal with a side step. I create the space. There's a little pirate step happening there for the follower, and we continue there. Now it's the opposite. If I want to this, I want her to pivot a lot. So I don't want her. I will take a big step to go around. So depending on where, in which moment, with the Ocho Cortado, you can very nicely create a turn. If you want to turn more to the right, it's this element that we were showing before, that the followers need to create the space in order to stay in the line. If you want to pivot more to the left, for example, now that I want to continue going there, you take a normal side step, and then you offer the space there, and then instead of just collecting, you go around your partner and you go there. So there was a lot for one short video. I hope you enjoyed. Keep on practicing. There's a lot to be found out with these combinations. And check out the other videos on the channel.